Hello, this is Perkunas, your catalyst, your guidance, and I'm talking about general well-being. And we talk the chapter before about facing of your perfect imperfect. We've been talking about, now we're gonna talk about humanity. We've been talking about general well-being, how to start, how it works, practical exercises, nature well-being, nature and well-being, overall magnetism, a life of joy, embracing your fears. We are perfectly imperfect. And now it's the time for humanity. This is also incredible subject. I could write a whole book about this. Um, and I have to synthesize this in 10 minutes. Otherwise the video is gonna end. Crazy. I will write a lot about this and I will share with you guys because humanity is... have you wondered why we're here? Why this humanity is what it is? Why this humanity is so disconnected between themselves and not living in harmony and balance with the environment? How every single creature, every single animal is connected with the environment. Every single star flowing around the galaxy, it is in a perfect balance and harmony. Why every cell of your body is connected with the environment, knows what to do. Every bacteria, every virus, every leaf of a tree, every plant that grows is connected with nature. But us, there's an illusory separation of who we are and nature itself. There's a barrier, seems to humanity, has been adulterated. It's a kind of like a mystery. It is a mystery. Maybe I have personal opinions about it, but I rather keep it general in this aspect. I do have personal opinions about it. Although maybe humanity is meant to be this way. Maybe humanity is meant to be what it is. So irrational moments, we create nuclear bombs. And I say we because I am part of this humanity. I'm not separated with it. If I know something related to who I am, it's because I'm one with everything, and I'm responsible. If someone is polluting the environment, if I'm growing a garden, I'm responsible for both things. I gotta take responsibility because I'm part of this humanity. If I am doing this, sharing this with you, is because I have a responsibility too. I rather live a life in a place where there is green all around. People smile to each other and help each other. They are kind with each other. I rather live in a place like that. That's what I'm doing this. That's what I want to create, green spaces. That's what I want to inspire people to see in themselves what they don't see in themselves. I am one with this world, and I am a human being born in this earth. When I grew up, I was very tuned into nature. So as a kid, I was when you tune into nature, there's this information and knowledge that you're attracted to. I was I was a kid and I was into plant medicine, and I was interested in metaphysics and Taoism, Hinduism. I didn't know why I was so into things like this. I learned yoga since I was 10, 11, by myself. But why? Seems like there's these frequencies and harmonies that get along to sort of type of like knowledge and information. So I guess if you are in nature and you are looking at things growing, there's this nature is a planet. This planet is an intelligent creature. Do you know? This planet is intelligent. Do you know you belong to this planet? You are part of this planet, and you are connected to that intelligence. You are a human being. You're part of this planet, so you are here. If you're here, it's because this planet wants you to be here. Yeah, this humanity is no mistake. It has a reason, has a purpose. Maybe the purpose is to expansion. It's expansions for something else. Maybe a higher self. Maybe nature needs the contrast and the variety that humanity brings to this existence to be. It's quite like a mystery. I could speculate about it, but it is more in the realms of the philosophical aspects of life. Maybe I'm here to talk about energetics, how you can use to your advantage, knowing that you're part of this humanity to accomplish something that you want in life. You want to be unafraid, you want to be knowing who you are, you want to have a direction, you want to have a purpose, you want to have a general well-being. How you can use humanity, and humanity is changing quickly now these years. Now there is the development of artificial intelligence. There's maybe we're to the brink of a nuclear war. Maybe you listen to this in 20 years and I said, well, that guy was talking about. It's still going here. Maybe tomorrow something happened and we won't. The truth is like humanity is not separated from the environment that they live. If you're a scientist or like an engineer or someone that works in the land or someone that does anything you do, there's nothing that you do, no matter profession you have, that has not to do with the environment. If we don't care for the environment now, who does, right? We are really selfish oriented. This humanity is been growing in a space of separation and division. Growing up, I didn't know. I felt connected to the universe. So I wasn't from Peru. I wasn't from Lima. I wasn't a human just that speaks Spanish. I wasn't just someone that lives in South America, or that wasn't someone that lives in a planet. I was a light being that is in this astral ship called Earth, and I travel in the galaxy. I am from a multi-dimensional universe. It's not just this universe. That was my consciousness growing up. So when somebody asked me, where are you from? I was like, sometimes I don't know what to say. And sometimes I just say I'm from Jupiter. And sometimes I say I was born in Lima, I'm from Peru, and I grew up in Lima, now to the States in 2000, and blah, 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 blah. They're like, oh, you're Peruvian. How to explain someone what my life experience has been, you know? Well, I was a kid. Yeah, I was maybe dropped by a alien ship, and someone just decided to put me in this planet for a reason. I don't know. And then like you are asking me where I'm from. I am maybe from a drop of dew in the morning. Maybe I am like one with these birds. I am a mind, I am a soul, I am a light being traveling the galaxy that I just happened to stumble into Earth. I am a human. I am a human, and I'm a human, and I like to be a human. It is a privilege to be a human. What do you know about being a human? You can dance. You can eat. You can breathe. You can cry. You can create. Here it comes. You are a creator. If you are being born as a human being, that's your purpose of being. If you're not creating something, you're not accomplishing your purpose. You have to create. Get it? Create. I take advantage of being a human, and I take advantage of being in this humanity by doing the best that I can for creating something. I've been doing it my whole life. Doesn't matter what you create, just create something. Well, it matters. We don't want you to burn this place out. We all like, you gotta respect, respect everybody else's sleep. That's what I like, quiet. Respect everybody else's decisions. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here just to share what I want to share. If this resonates with you, perfect. If it's not, perfect too. Humanity, when you look at cities, traveled the world recently. I went to Indonesia. was fascinating to see the culture, and I've been a lot in Mexico and the Mayan culture and the Balinese people. They're, even though they're like the other side of the world, they're like similar. They both like caring and they both shining, beautiful souls, easy to get along with. It's easy for me because I speak Spanish when I go to Mexico. In Bali, there's a lot of foreigners, and you can see the structures of reality that people build in the spaces that are being really Asian, and they just come with new modernism, and I put gyms in the middle of a rice field. People like they've been living their whole life in there, like, what are these people running on the machine? Why they just come and help me in the rice fields, And he joke about it. Beautiful place. I totally suggest you to go to Indonesia. Mexico is incredible. Here, California is just fascinating. I mean, I guess like this planet it is. We live in a wonderful planet, and this humanity has the responsibility to keep it wonderful, to keep it thriving. Let the animal species to thrive. The more variety, the more variety. That's a very important subject that I should actually have a whole subject about it. But I'm gonna mention something quick. Humanity is about variety. If you thrive as a human being in the multiple aspects that you have as a person, it reflects in the multiple aspects and varieties that you find around yourself, around the world that you live. They say when you see a fertile land, there's a variety of elements that make it fertile. When you see humanity, which is in a sense fertile too, because look at how we do. We all have different spectrums of life. You go to China, Japan, Indonesia, Mexico, and the States, Europe, Asia, Iceland, Antarctica. I mean, there's like a whole range of humans living everywhere, and everyone has something else to offer. Connect. The more variety you have in you, the more expansion you're gonna have within yourself. Connect, learn a new language. Say hi to people that come from other countries. Don't look at them like invaders. Connect with them. It's just when I moved to the States, I was so happy to meet people from all over the world because I didn't know the language. I went to study English, and just wow, I never been to Bangladesh, but I'm meeting someone that was there, and they pour their knowledge and they pour their idiosyncrasy, they pour their culture. It's fascinating. Like I'm meeting Japanese people and seeing the personality. It was just so fun. German people, Polish. Me, I was another alien, And then American people, California surfers, I didn't know about Halloween when I moved to the States, but this first Halloween party I went, I was like, wow, this is so fun. I didn't know that it was just you can have so much fun because that wasn't a thing in my country. I didn't know about this pure air. I grew up in a big city, polluted city, Lima. So when I moved to California, I was like, oh my God, I can breathe. So then like, now I could, like in Lima, you go really quick, half an hour east from the city and you're in the mountains. It's just even better. You're close to the stars and there's waterfalls, and I don't know how it is. It hasn't been a while that I go there, but every place has something beautiful to offer. Every person is a universe by itself. Embrace, say hi to strangers, say hi. And try to be open, let go of the beliefs and the systems of control that are in your mind, and just be open to receive, and be friendly. How bad is to be friendly, especially with people that come from other places. Remember, borders are just barriers. You think you're from the States and you're in a good place, you are, but anyone that comes from other places too. We all together in this planet, we are one from this planet, is one of its humanity. Doesn't matter which language, doesn't matter what color you have. Embrace the variety. The varieties will make this planet to thrive. So if you're just concise into one structure of perception, you just go to certain type of friends and you live in just one specific place and you go to in a square, that's your choice. Although remember, you're limited. If you're not open to the world, you're gonna be afraid for anything. You think anything that is different is your enemy. and that's the way how you're being educated most of now these days. Remember, you're one with everything. We're all together in this planet. We are the same. We all have feelings. Every single human being say hello to the ones that serve, to the ones that clean the streets, to the people that are actually built actually this society. Be grateful. Like be grateful. Be grateful to be a human from a planet. Be grateful to be being a humanity. Be grateful to embrace the differences, especially in places like this. California is so diverse, and there's all the nations here together. It's all the people. If I knock in everybody's house, it's gonna be maybe like I'm gonna find like 130 different countries. I don't know. I just around the neighbor, which is incredible. I used to have dinners with people from 12, 15 different countries in one table. It was like fascinating. I'm gonna do that again. Create that. Oh, that sounds fun. Let's do that. And humanity is a melting pot of self-expression, especially in places like this when you have people from all over the world. It's just so fun. You're gonna learn so much. You're gonna laugh so much. You're gonna connect so much. Most people that come from other places are really open. Embrace that openness, because you come to a new place like, yeah, it's cool. Like I wanna learn more. So like, yeah, humanity. You live in a world. You are one human, and we are not separated. We are separated only by the limitations of our imagination. You are separated only by the limitations of your imagination. You're only separated by the limitations of your imagination, and you have the power to imagine whatever you want to imagine. Doesn't matter if you're conditioned. Doesn't matter if you're being bombarded by fear. You can break through. That's the reason, the whole purpose of me recording this is to give you a sense of belonging, not separations. Belong to everyone. This is our global community. This is a planet with humans. There are so many millions. We can create wonders. Don't let the powers of separation prevail. Unite with everyone. Everyone always has a willingness, and believe it or not, people is essentially good. We all essentially kind. We all essentially open and ready to give and to receive and to be one with everyone. Fear is what makes you hesitate. Fear is what makes you doubt. Fear is what makes you to be secluded. Don't get submerged into the appearances of life. Be submerged into the goodness of life. Be submerged into the openness of life. If you go afraid through life thinking like, oh, people is looking at me, or like people is not looking at me, it's still the same thing. It doesn't matter. Still afraid. If you're afraid, you're not open. Show yourself as you are. I have two experiences. My friends have two blonde chicks go to Peru. Okay, they bought to Lima. They look really similar, but with the same appearance, but a completely different attitude. One goes to Lima, had the time of her life, and was like doing these things and going everywhere, and they both went to the same place. And the other one, people were looking at me and they were telling me things all the time. What was the difference? The attitude. Your attitude towards life reflects into the creations that you see in life. And fortunately, most of my friends are really open, and they are not afraid of what other people is thinking. I'm just thriving here, and it's funny because when you reflect that, people just look at you differently. They're not gonna be telling you inappropriate things. They're gonna be actually, hey, life is good. Like, hey, what's up? I'm here right now. I have the opportunity to be myself, to express, to be one with everything. It is fun. It is fun to be that way. I travel the world, so I have experienced that, and it is fascinating, like the things that you can achieve by being open. I've been very blessed, and I want to pass this blessing to you. Feeling open and feeling one with this world, and knowing that you are one with humanity itself is a gift that you can share with the world. Um, Use humanity for your benefit. Um, the world is changing, I know, now with the AI and sorry, with the pollution and with the global warming and with the imminent nuclear collapse. There's hope. There's hope, and let's imagine like we don't go to hell. There's hope, and we imagine we like unite. We are more united, and we are more like peaceful between our heart. And we express that to ourselves. That's what I'm doing this, because I think it's time for sharing. It's time to like make it a bigger, influencing more people than I could before. You're one with yourself. You're one with this humanity. This breath that you're breathing right now, everyone is. We all need this together. We all need this together to put more trees around. We all need this together to preserve our nature, preserve our environment, and live in the paradise that we are. We live in paradise. This is paradise, literally. If you don't think it is, look around. Turn down those walls and put a garden. I feel serious right now. No, connect with your neighbors and put a garden together. You know, there's a space. Don't water the grass. Water tomatoes. Water cucumbers. You know, right? Put a apple tree. In a few years, you have apples for every winter. A persimmon tree, a mango tree. Oh, a durian. Well, that's not in California, but have you tried durian? My goodness, mangoes. This size of mangoes. My favorite, mangosteen. Little purple one. Wow, I'm a chef. But when I go to Thailand, the best thing that I can have is mangosteen. All those like 2.5 kilo mangoes, bigger on my face. You bite in there, and then like you never reach the seat. And I live in California. I'm blessed to enjoy. I haven't gone to the ocean yet. I just got here a couple of days ago. The trees, the greenery, the moss in different places, the mountains, the people, the smiles, places. You know, this humanity is diverse, and if you're not enjoying it, my friend, you're missing life. Enjoy humanity. It's a gift. So my video card got full. I got really excited about talking about humanity, and I found some trash to pick up along the way from Orange County, California, and I'm happy to share. I almost finished with the with the well-being. Cannot believe it. Oh, look at this. Ants. I haven't seen red ants in a long time. They are white. So my name is Perkunas. I am the academist. I've been recording about well-being, and I'll finish about humanity, saying like I'd love to be a human, and I hope you do too. Enjoy the journey of being a human. It can be challenging, it can be difficult, but it's gratifying once you embrace it and once you unite. And I'm here to remind you that life is meant to be enjoyed, even the sleeping ants, they know it.